Hi everybody, today we're reading a creepypasta I made. Now sadly there's no link because I just made it up off the top of my head. Now basically I made an animation with her, so you should know her. Her name is Nikki. And yes, okay, let's get started. It was one night. Nikki was sleeping. Nikki was the most peaceful cat in the world. Nothing could bother her at this time of day. But we all know her arch enemy. Maybe you don't, and maybe you do. I have my theories about it. It was a very dark and evil cat. He was orange with brown eyes. Nikki hated him more than anything in the world. Nikki said one day she was bound to kill him. One day came, he crept in her room, and he started ripping off pieces of her skin. First, he ripped off her leg skin. Then he ripped off the side of her face. She shrieked with so much pain she couldn't help anymore. She clawed Nikki in the eye. Then, after 20 days, Nikki got better. She was still in the hospital, but Nikki still went there. He was able to get through the guards with a light charm. No one can depend on those girls, you know what I mean? Now, as Nikki got back to ripping and ripping often, she screamed even louder. The male guards came and kicked Nikki out. They sent him to jail for a month. After the month passed, she was still in the hospital. But she was actually just sitting in bed, looking creepily. Nikki went in there to give her his apology, but he ended up tearing part of her and skin off from the other side of the head and her chest. So he ran out laughingly. Then one day he wanted to go back to the hospital to say sorry for real. That sorry was just a joke sorry. Now, the next time he returned, she looked at him heavily with her claws out. Somehow, most of the cuts and scratches had healed. She looked at Nikki, and Nikki said, "I'm sorry about before. I didn't mean to." She said, "Well, Nikki, it's too late." And since the doctor said she was going to die in 3 days, Nikki only had 1 day to live. She wanted to get all the stuff out. So then she ended Nikki with a slash. The slash popped Nikki's eye out, and for his last words, he said, "I always loved you." Then he passed